Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. A very cool spot. Now I hazarded a guess that this may be a very famous location. I've never heard of it, or never even seen pictures of it. In fact, there's a big crack going over here, I guess. The rock must have cracked at one point. They fixed it, I guess. I mean, it looks very cool. It's got to be a remarkable place. It's got to be somewhere famous, right? I mean, if this is a natural formation, I'm very curious as to how this came to be. But I guess it could also not be natural. The trees are the interesting part. The trees look European to me. I mean, I don't know. These signs, this sign looks like we're either, actually, maybe it's Australia, or maybe it's South Africa. Well, you know what? Yesterday was the Australia special, the Australia Day special, I guess. So why don't I go and say that this is indeed Australia, and let's go with, you know what? Let's go with Victoria, just because we're never in Victoria. Now, New South Wales, right there. Make the guess, and the answer was okay. Western. They're always in Western, but very cool. It turns out that was Australia. Awesome. Hey, that turns out it was a great daily challenge for an Australia-themed episode. Awesome. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location, and you might be looking at this and thinking, my God, I mean, this is like a blurry, boring picture. Well, you know, I say it's not. Really, it's a very peaceful location. It's a location where you could just, you know, sit back and enjoy the sort of nighttime wilderness. You know, the weather looks quite mild. There's no one around. You can even enjoy the big bright stars. And where would you enjoy this? Well, look at this. Oh, there's like a little cabin over here with cute little windows, and it's made out of stone, and, you know, this looks like a really cool place to spend a night, definitely. I mean, spending a night here in the middle of nowhere, although I think there's a road here, but just ignore that. Pretend that road isn't there. Pretend this is the middle of nowhere. Spending a night in the middle of nowhere with the stars and the rocks, and there's no trees and there's no animals, I don't think. It's just you in the night sky. Sounds like a great time to me, and is today's daily challenge, which means it is up to you guys to tell me where in the world do you think we are. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guessed closest. Now, I have no idea where this is, so in tomorrow's video, I'm going to be making a guess as to where I think it is. But if you're the person that gets closest, there is no prize. There isn't anything like that, but there is glory. So if you're interested in winning that, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? All right, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today, as we always do, we've got a viewer challenge, and this viewer challenge is brought to us by none other than Taylor Krogan. So thank you so much for this viewer challenge. Now, this one doesn't have a theme, but I'm still excited to do it. You know, yesterday we did do our Australia theme challenge for Australia Day, so, you know, of course, today, a no theme is perfectly good enough for me. Of course, if you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do is go look down in the description below, find the step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and on how to send it to me. Also, you can find a link to this challenge so you can play along yourself. So thank you so much, Taylor Krogan. Let's go and do it. Awesome. Ooh, wow. This is cool. Ooh, wow. Lots of pretty flowers. Man, this is interesting. Where could this be? I mean, first thoughts go to Japan, but other than that, I mean, whoa, check out these bushes. I mean, these are much cooler than the flowers. Screw the flowers. They're not that interesting. These bushes, though, wow. I mean, a fiery red bush. That's wild. Wow. What a... I mean, they're not really red, they're like purple, but that's fine. Ooh, wow, blue. I mean, what is this place? This is like a flowery wonderland. Wow. Certainly is something. Very cool. Well, we've got stuff around here. I wonder if I'm going to see some writing to find out what country we're actually in. Because, you know, I said Japan, and I saw some writing in the beginning, but maybe that's going to be the only example of writing we really see. I wouldn't like that, but, you know, that may be true. Of course, now it looks like we can actually go down this sign, so we can actually see what kind of writing we've got ourselves presented with. That looks like Japanese to me. Yeah, that looks like Japanese to me. Fairly certain it is. Very cool. Okay, I mean, wow. What a cool place. So we are somewhere in Japan. It definitely is awesome. I wonder where this is going to be. Now, I don't know if I'm going to really see something by going this way. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to end up somewhere that I don't want to be. But I think there's like a map here. All right. What does that look like? That looks like a map of somewhere in Japan, but I'm not really sure where. I'm trying to wrap my mind around what part of Japan that map could be pointing to. It looks like it could be pointing... Okay, so this is water right over here. This is where we are, and then there's like some lakes or something like that. Where do we have lakes in Japan? No, it's not pointing at anything like that. We're not that far up. I don't think we're down here. Right here is maybe... Boy, I don't know. No, I don't really know. I'm gonna place the marker down right here, and we're actually gonna try and leave to see if we can spot some roads, some highways, or something like that. So we're gonna see, can we leave? Looks like we can go pretty far, although we may not actually be leaving. Ah, all right. Well, now we get a map of the area that we're in, but that really doesn't help us. Now, my real question is this north, and is this what we're seeing? Because that's a big body of water right down there, and I'm wondering if this little arrow north. So if that's north, then we could be around here. You know, we could be like that could be this right here. That looks pretty good. As far as a coast that looks like that. But we could also be somewhere like around here. So it's very hard to tell. We can't see any roads from that. And we can see, yeah, that definitely is Japanese. Just making sure in case it was something else. But it definitely does seem like it is Japanese. There's a sign here. We can see, again, it's the same kind of thing. But I think that sign actually pointed to the correct directions as to where things were. And we got a big sign that says 7. I don't really know what that 7 is indicating, but we can try and see if we can leave. It's like the kind of place once you enter, there is no escape. We're just here to be gone forever. Wow, look at that. Cool flag, there's some bunny rabbits, but really, we're still trying to find our escape. I mean, these photospheres are linked a whole lot. Wow. I mean, I guess they are taken by Google itself. So that's pretty nice. But again, we're not finding our way out of here. All right. So I guess, close to Tokyo is not bad. The coast looks like it's right. So let's call it right around. Let's call it right around down this way. So make the guess, and the answer was no. All right, so the flat coast, it turns out, wasn't actually correct. In fact, the coast looks nothing like that depicted in the picture. But as far as things go, we could have been much further in Japan. I would never have guessed that. I don't think we would have found it, but it was a really beautiful place, 2632. Okay. So, now we're in Europe somewhere, but where? Very mountainous area in Europe. Wow, that's cool. Spain comes to mind, but I don't really know why. Maybe, Italy actually comes to mind as well. So, Italy, it looks like Italy is the likely one. It's the one that we're on. Now, these mountains... they don't really look like the Alps, and I remember that Sardinia also has big mountains on it. So maybe we are on Sardinia. What can we see over here? GR. I don't really know what that means, but lock something Mortia. No, that doesn't. Nope, that doesn't really tell me anything. All right. Oh, we can go around here and see. Because yeah, I mean, Sardinia it's an interesting guess. I really do think we're in Italy. Sardinia is an interesting guess. It would be an interesting place to put us, that's for sure. But where is a little bit more tricky. All right, what if we look down here? Do we see something? Oh, okay. There's the name of the place, Sticiano. Do we see that? I don't see it. So what if I zoom in? No. All right. I really just want it to be on here, but I mean, to be honest, we don't. There's nothing really pointing to the fact that we are. I just kind of made it up. So that's the name of this place, and no, I think we're in Tuscany. Where is Tuscany again? Toscana. Where's Tuscany? I don't really remember where Tuscany is, if I have to be honest. So I can zoom in. Is it, I mean, where are the mountains? Tuscany, where the fuck is that again? Oh, man. No, I don't know. I don't really know where that is, if I have to be honest. But that's where we are. We're in Tuscany, wherever that is. It's not around here, is it? No, it's not there, and it's not up there, and it's where Florence is, isn't it? Tuscany, yeah, okay, it's where Florence is. Good, okay, so we're in the same place that Florence is, Tuscany, and we're in a place called Sticiano. And how big is this one? I mean, it's really big. Okay, it's huge. Well, we've got mountains up here, so I'm going to stick to looking up near the north. And let's see if we find this Sticiano. So I can look over here. And no, I mean, I don't see it there. I'm going to follow the northern area, because that should maybe have the best chance of showing me where we are. Right, there you go. Oh, we're dipping down. Oh boy, this is gonna be pretty hard to actually find. Oh, what the heck? Okay, yeah, so that is Tuscany. We're still in there. And it just kind of ends there. Okay, do we actually do all of that? I mean, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, we did. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to go north of Florence right around here. Or should I go, now I'll go in this area. We're going to go right around in this area and say that's where we are. Let's make the guess, and the answer was, no, Tuscany's huge. We were all the way down here. I wouldn't have been able to tell that. I mean, are there mountains there? We can see some. There you go. Sticiano Scalo. Okay. So, wow, this is really nice. Well, at least we got the right. Is it a state in Italy? Not really sure. Again, I don't really know where this is. For the first thing that comes to mind is like New Zealand for whatever reason, just because of this van. Doesn't really look. Oh, maybe we're in Europe. It's hard to tell. The van doesn't look like anything you would see in North America, so I'm a bit confused. But we could be in some. We're in a Europe-like country. Okay, well that's good. Europe. Where in Europe does it look quite like this? I mean, there are big cannons pointed at mountains. So, to me, that says. I don't know what that says. Switzerland. Sure, that seems to make sense. Austria. I don't really know, but I'm down to guess any one of those. Switzerland or Austria. I mean, we're in a photosphere, so that means we can be in any one of those countries. Wow, look at this. Things really messed up there, didn't they? With the photograph. Other than that, I don't really know where these big mountains are going to be. And we can't really see any super obvious clues. We got a nice Mercedes, so that's pretty sweet. But other than that, oh boy, I'm into the darkness. All right, we were able to leave. There you go. I guess that's all I've got to do. All right, big cannons. We're gonna actually call it Austria on this one. We're gonna call it Austria, and we're gonna go with one of these beautiful lakes up here. How big is this one? It looks pretty big. Let's call it this one. No, not that. You know what? Yeah, we're going to call it this one right over here. Let's make the guess, and the answer was Italy, actually. That was still Italy, all the way over here. Wow. Okay. Well, Austria was pretty close, but we went a little bit more north than we probably should have. 2877. This is pretty tough. This tough challenge so far. This one, I'm hoping to be able to get pretty darn close. So we got the Marriott. We're in America. Uptown North. We've got a weird little crown on everywhere. Discovery. Fourth Ward. Central. For Art. Okay. UNC. Charlotte. All right. So we're in Charlotte, North Carolina. There you go. Very, very cool. Charlotte. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Isn't it up in around here? Oh, there it is. I found it. Took me some time, but there you go. Charlotte, North Carolina. We found it. Very, very cool. Okay, so what corner? We are on S Tryon and W Tide. Wow, those are quite the mouthfuls. S Tryon and W Trade. All right, so we are here, and we are on the corner. We're on the corner. We are on the south. Oh, it kind of goes diagonally. Okay, so north is the triangle that points up. So north is the... Okay, so we're here. So we're here. Yeah, we're here because north is this one, and that would be... Yeah, all right. Is that it? Because... Yes, that is it. Cool. So that's where we are. We're right there. Beautiful. Okay, so now we can move along and explore Charlotte. Well, very nice. Look at that. We got somebody looking at the Google car. What else do we got? Oh, no, this is a photosphere. Oh, well, glad we were able to figure it out. What do we got here? Discovery Place, Greyhound Terminal, Uptown. I mean, Charlotte looks really nice. For whatever reason, I didn't expect it, but there you go. Charlotte, very beautiful city. And I never really thought about it, so I didn't think it was like a bad-looking city. I just never really thought about it, to be honest. Very surprised, honestly. Nice. There you go, maximum amount of points, 007. Very good. So, where is this? This is in the United States or Canada on the East Coast, if I had to guess. But where? That's a good question. I do not really know. It looks interesting, I'll have to say. Haven't really seen too much. Welcome to where? Welcome to Knee Bay. Knee Bay, WA. WA is Washington. Okay, so we're in Washington. We're not on the East Coast. All right, that's fine with me. We can be in there. No, that's North Bay. Willampa Bay. That's not a bay. Well, Nehalem Bay. Nehalem River. Well, I mean, those letters are similar, but, you know, I kind of hesitate to say that that's where we are. But maybe. No, what about this? Nectar Bay, what about this? It's a lake, apparently, according to this. Nobody knows what that is. That's a lake. That's a Stilts Bay. What about this? Nope. Newport. Nope. Florence. North Bend. No. Are we still in Washington? We are. But we're running out of bays. Alright, well, alright. We'll pretend that that's the bay that we're in. Nia Bay. Recreational use. Okay. Should we go towards the town? I guess we probably should. That would make sense to me. So let's go towards the town. I think that's a nice idea. Maybe we'll find out what the name of this place is. I mean, maybe the name of the town is Ni Bay, or yeah, that's maybe the name of the town, which probably is actually, now that I think about it. So what do we got here? We've got Warm House Restaurant, Hobuck, Macamini Mart. All right. Well, that's good. So where do I have my marker? I have it all the way up here. Okay. Wheeler, Neelam. I don't think that's where we are. So we don't really know where we are, but we can go look around. There's Wilmians Bay, North Bay. I think that's the first one we actually even went for. There's a lake. There's that. All right. What about if we go look around here? No. Okay. Birch. All of this stuff. I mean, oh man, looking at all these bays is gonna be pretty difficult. Bays, ports, Everett, Seattle. It's too much stuff. Too much stuff there. I guess I kind of have to stay with, wait, am I in Oregon? How did I get down to Oregon? The hell? Oh, I got down to Oregon somehow. I didn't even realize. Oops. Well, that's an issue, isn't it? North Bay, South Bay. Williams Bay. Long Island. And there's no names for any of this stuff. Well, that's no good. Ocean Shores, Westport, South Bay. I mean, that's just bad. Do we think we're in here? We might be. That's pretty much the only thing we've got going on for us is we can guess down in there. Big Salmon. I don't really think we are in there. So I'm going to guess we're around in, I guess I have to guess that we're down in some kind of area around here or something. Because where else can we really be? I mean, we're not down in there. I mean, can we really be in here and it not be like really populated? I have no idea. Indian Island. Okay, well, maybe Port Ludlow. Could that be where we are? Ocean Bay, Port Ludlow? Puget Sound? Alright, I think that's around where I'm going to be guessing then. Down in this area, because seriously, I have Lake Bay, Long Branch, Yeoman, Shettleton. Oh boy. It is tricky. Those are all inlets. I don't think they're called bays anymore. Alright, we're going to call ourselves right down there. Try and say that that's where we are. Big Salmon Launch. Ooh, wow, that sounds like fun. Let's make the guess, and the answer was Ni Bay. Oh, we found it. It was at the entrance, all the way over here. Ah, okay. Well, I probably could have found that, but I didn't. 2931. Awesome. So, that brings our total to 17,926. Not the best, not the worst, but we got pretty close on all of them. We nailed one of them. So, Japan. It wasn't down here. It was up there. Then we went all the way over here to Italy in Tuscany. Wrong part of Tuscany. Then we went to, this one was quite tricky, Austria. It was actually very close to Austria, but it was actually northern Italy. Then we went to Charlotte, North Carolina. Got that one bang right on the money. And Washington State, not around here, but up here. 17,926. I'm going to say that I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And as always, I'll be seeing you guys next time. Oh yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on everybody, get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.